No sia bwari shimama ya mamunyi na ajo ya mwakwa abado ba Adom TV no sia kase so enumere nsɛm asie no ebraso say de browse Adom TV kase nsɛm no ne etodwa wo mu bi ya obeti ni Ghana Medical Association say nei covid no mema ne mu so no e wo so bia ya hwe ye de mu nsɛm no ebebramo ye be call Saint Joseph Anglican 1 and 2 school I work ningo pram and the school no akato na bro na say dwegu emu nsam so bete ohina owo ampen I know well embele mensimo e watoye mantemu so esre na nsema odi tudwa ene say yenuanu mo atukotena free Ivory Coast by wonu ne hoda so woje wo mo e wo kro no mu eno ne nsem bi ene anwumre mede ebra pomodin ye dwadi agukansi obi man so ene nigide ena obete sa Adom kase oba Facebook/Adom TV kase no ho o like comment no share Go TV 176 DSTV 280 me amesom anwumre mede afia amankwa tamaklo Medase afia ni DMT said ensem ni chemo ankasa ete Ghana Medical Association penifo na wonde yawo kasa womasam na work nyina gina covid ne asama ne muso denden e wo my Ghana mu enye Ghana Medical Association for no enkone mu Ghana Registered Nurses ene Midwifery Association wo nyina do ano atomu bia wo kire se wo se de obia ye de bo ne ho ban free yare no ho no yeye Adom kase etwaso
Sisi wo manga mu no mpenifo trese COVID-19 yade no asan ama ne homene so bi mu a enipa bebro apem na enya yade ni bi ewo mu se Ghana ban edisika ekofa abambopa ne bai senka obi bia enwo ne mfa mo ye ho ban emfiri yade no eho enso apomde adwuma eko awodo ekyerese sisi enipa binum aye wadwen se COVID-19 bambopa ne wonwo yenam so ama yade no sisi asan ama ne homene so bi Dr. Frank Sribo na ye president ya woda Ghana Medical Association no ano wo kyerese se bambopa ne omanfo anya ntomudi a ene yade no besan so atrebim e wo mayim.
When it comes to infection of health workers in this recent surge of COVID-19, I think we don't really have all the figures available at the moment, and if we give any figure, it may not be a correct figure. And remember that for us as health workers, we are always happy to declare that some of our staff have been infected. It doesn't mean that we are the only ones who are getting infected. It's just that even within the population, there is a lot more people infected than even the health worker groups. But
Enwechi and a director of Ghana Health Service, Dr. Da Costa Abuaje, editor Justice C, enipa bako ena miyade no so ahre ne nkwa. Senti sebambo pani omanfo etimi ejitumwa ebebwa pa ama. Ohaw no ano abre ase ewo omanga.
By the GRNMA, there is more work to be done. In fact, those times we were talking about vaccine, the supply chain challenges and others. Now, I want to assure Ghanaians that we do have the vaccines available. And it is important that we all get vaccinated to get our lives back. Because should we fail to do this, then it means that at some point, if the cases continue to go up, when we'll be talking about the next wave, then it could be detrimental to the progress that we have made. And this is where you saw restrictions, lockdowns, and the other things. So we are only advocating and pleading with all Ghanaians to get vaccinated. And it's only that even the Johnson & Johnson now is second, you have to get your booster dose. So we want you to be fully vaccinated.
Yeto Adom TV kasiano so akwantufoɔ ya wo mo efa dwukwa ekwan no so wo fifi mantemo ba ban na baso se na no den so eto ye ma kuro yi ana kwan no mu chemienu ahobeka ban de abaye no wo mani asododo to wo ba ban na baso Adom TV etwaso
Moses Arthur, our no a training officer, Emma Hemai Lower Dincho District Education Office no, Abuabaya Basu ye pa, say, and many muyano, to quite quantum points of brandy be a toy, as say no, and ne or my ye, and into a facunya so, as you say, a whole by here, say, in penny for a dire ministry nano, and my engineer for a babashe, in some swaho draw quantum pono, so said a bear, that chibino, in so yiribia and bubu in some swono, na embesel manfonum and yama.
My surprise because in that 3 days, I had a discussion program. but within a short time we fix it. In fact, and it is because we were thinking how we will even commute. For car, a baby December, for the next car as inconveniences, but the ambassador that were fixed with them and she said, "Go to baby,
as you said, the way she should be over here, the way we smell, I'm up no chance and has energy. Me sure there on your CC and over here. However, no, other woman engineers now do what. No about share bridge now horse, and even on your damn bridging could say bridges are gun and anchors and all day in Subu water, moons to swim and all the engineers walk on because you eye open a parliament.
And what she and a rebel yet bar, Mammy Asida, or no so common for or more kai war in Su Yiri a course so a warm run on him. The brown I don't cast here 18 hours on in Symbio Kai in
Timwadi you hear papa.
Who's to say, yes, ye, Nimpebia, Omo. Ntina bibi sesi anaze ofize nacha ya dey sesi
nsuo na etom ya ha no nsuo ni to kese a etumi ba nsa eyi firi soro na bi sane ya nti nsuo na etom
Waya wa kwantempon mu ensem na mile 7 achimota mile 7 interchange na soro ne fom nyina nsuo to a eyamane adane afro ekwan mu nyina ehiri Adom TV kase gba prof aho Senkafo efa ho bi ne Adom kase edin komoyi
Adrova fo no womanfo bi a womotonton ade e wo ma 7 ene de ato Adom TV anim se ahyen asamso a womo aye eye interchange no sese de akwanhia e de bre womanfo e wo kwan su no e koso abra womo ne Adom TV e kasa no womo de tudwa se enkan sensuo eto a ka kwan na ensuo yi agye so afa le na hodo a eye mienu a ahyen efa so yi emu baako ana ensuo no eta enam se note akohyehyem na ensuo entimi nkonti no e de akwanhia e na ebe hwe ensamso yi ase a runabout wohono enu su ni nchemu pe no ehon susu no etutu asese nsuo etata ho a ahyen ahodo a efa ho no enam se eho etutu nsuo etata ho ntisese traffic na esi ewo ma 7 omientie adriver fo bi ne wo manfo eton ade wo no nsem bi omde to Adom TV enim
mi hu ya kra ma hu kas be 4 yi wo mu free suru wa be tofo te on mo ne de anya kra ese wo mo ke no mo yi bi fa wan te sa de a one day em pass em papa because a lot of problem. Car crane to me. When I said yes, we took now 1 hour, 2 hours. On I said on one into the airport. Yes, Rabbi. I'm not sure I'm going to my. I just said, a man said, don't see any Indian say. What we are not that's and where they said I have one can I so talk a baby not better. Here with the cousin, what am I bear not here? Don't we look at me for 7. So taint me time was
Mayanko weja barrier honso edi esensuo beto anansuo nto hode edebia ya butu na se ensuo eyiri efa worumo na eyadedada ewo ho wo mu de esusu se ekwan bi so ha worumo adwene ye papa se ese wo munyuma no esa akora abo worumo ntrene fi se unnim bre nsu kese bi beto be wi akire bia na e ba be fani pa bi ede wakọ na nano monsie do wo mo adwene obi ane de woka ebi susu se yesisi edaya susi ensuansu akwan so ebi so se gates ensemne doson adihie ni Adom kase edin komoi
ha se de tie se ohun se gata ya ohun se ensu ankasa da hawo a ya gata kese amana ya gotom kura se ya ebia obewu ana enetie bi free so sa na abe choki adewi nti twasa aban ne ba be yi enetie ni film se ya nya mfiri ha we na enetie we ya na ko atala ho ekoko choki makwan ne si no until say be netie we free amana we say mu da bia amana ne besi saa
a de e sha se enye ne asem kura ache yi na de tini say akira ha say we say akira ho no ha say ensuo anamu pa kese ene da ha say ensuo no efri botano ba bi o ye fra baba dogo ene ensuo ni ba enti no ha say gata kese pa da ha say ba ensuo no anwa no nyina ba si gata na masese ensuo no to a na ebu afaso nti tambia ma atala ho no enya problem ewo ho di ensuo no to sa ne pa e to kakra bi pe na anwa no nyina akota ho no nti kan no entimi nkobiom ye ba ye ntimi mmie store ye ntimi nya hwe hwemi store nie bra we su store nie se ye hu de ye ho
sa ba benya abutre no ba beti goten mu ayama ne yesu enya customers no ma beto ade ne enya sika kakra ato aduane adi no eno kra sa koya asema maye enje sia mo pese yenye dai adwuma yeye ma se adwuma gotai amma yentimi nya adwuma yi
de tie ne se gota ne de ene da
Any akwantempo mu nsam kase titru pa na nya nwumre yede ebramo akwantefo won so fa aguna so eduro de kwa achima kroso won mo sre aban ne ye won enim kwan no so de wonim aguna so eduro achima kroso kwan ne de ya me enimu ne enkoyi fomo de won nsam to Adom TV kase enim
Adriver for womutwi ahyen efiri aguna so eduru edekọ achem akroso ede adesede abeto abane nim se won hwe no nye akwan hodo a ewo mpatem ho no womo ekire se ekwan atete pansam enam so ama apenfo ekowo a womo ehwere womo emamo enu twemu a adriver for dodo na no womo to ananam ewon se do womo ne Adom TV ena twetwe nkom
ne de se openfo bia odene ko hospital wodu kwan finfira na kan ka hye nsunumu kan ko wuro nsunumu bro kwen no openfo ntebi wawo enye nti yesre se yentum kanina na kakra ye kan de o twene en mo hwe o sane wo brepa across sensu to dia no obia aka nsunachi
e ma tan omo fa hanu nyina ye bre kwa fom se ye baabi mfa ye kwa fom se ye hanu kakra se ye kwa fom ye baabi mfa nti yesre ne pa ma ye kwan ne mayen ye pa ne cha pa ma ye ne ye ma ne ye bre wa ha ama me kwata ma kwala hanu kwala na no muso adenti na se kwan ye sa ko fa sane nso bi wo ha ne to ade ne nso abagu ye nwota nti ye pa mo cha na mo ye ma ye wa ye sro wo
Debia bebe twambia kwa weti se ya debia mo se ya to aba ma so mo nya ehwe na afa ye nya dai endi esra mo ma kwa na ma ne ho ntoye wa
Protua chairman a ono nso so wo aguna so eduru yaw asare ede adesede eto omampani na adodankwa ekufuado enim
debia gina ya na ka kwosema ma nanimi na sifema na yaw enti dia ya sra ne se aban nda ne penimfo wontwa weni hwe fi sueduro eba across etra cross mpo wonchu weni hwe no wa ma ya nkwan ne mayen akwan ne ye enti ama drivers no odu ya na wa do agi afa school sabi school so school for mo flower ada for so the sabi ya so awani ya tekaka and I ma say school for no block one ho now say tutum sa enda one ko shop adechia obeko shop because of akwan ne ye nti ni asra bang ne say yasra no enimani yayi se won ya ready se oba yakwan nimpa baby asai kesi de won be hu bibi kakra e ma na yasa yan driver for no wo pesa what etia but yansu yan pesa bibi sa be ko so wo magnim nti yasra bang fi inda no china na de chi koi o DC wa o MP wa one shot na baby asai won famboba mba yakwan ne mayen
Adom TV kase na oguso ehwe no mamnye sankra to imrade wo ehwe doso ye ba ye beto so Yada se mo akwa ba bi me ya Adom TV kase na oguso ehwe no me to so nkonsem foforo emo enei won de ato president anamampani adodankwa akufuado anim se dwamtena ni ede ma Hajj board no kebeya yenyini free adidie no eso fi se kwan a wofa so ye niema no afa wo mani so enei patriotic Muslims front ye kire eho ene wo mkuche won sem gu nkrata so a wode man kramantami mo so afo Adom kase die kire eto so
you recall
Ekuo bi a edin a waje so any patriotic Muslims front ayo ye kire atempanifo so ntesukoko FSK waje won wo bra wo mu ekọ asase kronkron meka so akọjin hira wo frɛ na Hajj no emu wo ehye wo ye kire ase ewo konka ya ewo Accra girls efemu ekofa ni makwantempo so de kopi obra sport ya wonsem nyina ne se panya mpanimfo de nkramofo efa so ewo wona kwantu kronkron mu no enya ne kwanso akra panimpa ya ono na dakuo no ano Mohammed Haruna ekire de ntia wo mu ye saa ye kire saa de to aso se opani da abejekwa wo mu enehwe akwantu kronkron ho ntotoye no an Sheikh ICQ no mpanimfo enyene to akonya na wampam no
na wo hwe 2019 yembi mu muslimi tuya 19,500 and a Hajj board chairman ICQ say yanja sika no to omo account no eja to account no ma in the event say ye be increase en ka omo nipa dudo be 2,000 eja omo sika e dey to account no fast forward 2022, to our surprise, he's decided to increase. Say, omuja omusika no, omunsan 7,000. So ansana omobet me eden echo for Hajj. And omo 3 days. Say 1 year sikano, you will fulfill going to Hajj. Now you are returning Osika. It's something that borders on credibility. You know, ogu Muslimi for nias nti enya dia ye bepene. And nti na ye wa ha and say ye be demonstrate so that His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo will dismiss him as the board chair.
Nkramantam so afọ Henry Cote ya ono ndekwagyina animu eje onakoma so nsam so hye won bose wode won haw ya wode atodwa na ekwa koto aban animu ya se de be ya amombi esese wotufa ho no obetu afa ho ntentem.
By way of engaging or going on a peaceful demonstration has highly been recognized and appreciated. Boy, I plead with you that until such time that responses comes from the office of the President, kindly engage our colleagues from the Zongo, from the Muslim fraternity to exercise patience. And let us do things by the book.
We saw your Hajj, Aquento no emu nene ya make say first badge for no one more two free Tamale ye airport aqua Mecca ye Saudi Arabia Bible. Few me no Aquento ni member so esan COVID-19. Say she nyina egu na kwema when edikan eko Adom kase etwaso.
Efribra COVID-19 yade yi ebaye ama akwantu opi na na aka echiwe na nka wose yenuanu muslimifo wonu mu afibia na wokomeka ekobo mpaye no otimi eko na nso COVID-19 yade ni nti wentimi anko afi na abrewa yi pumakwan mu a wonu mu ehyase akomeka akobo mpaye enipa hanan a wodikan ene na wonu mu wiemhyen etu hia Adom kase ama ne boni Eliasu ekoduru wiemhyen ginabia no woni Alhaji Farouk Hamza ya wono eka abedwafo a womo eda akwantu yi ano eho no to just say if you machine betu emprenan the senti one mu edikan and asese wokoi.
We have 4 flights planned for Tamale. The first flight, as you can see, has landed. It is scheduled to take off at 10:45, followed by the second one that will be around 9:45 tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow late in the night, the third flight should also be coming in to take off. And the last flight will be on Wednesday. 4 flights, then we move to Accra and continue.
In all, how many passengers are we having from Tamale?
We are doing 1,732 passengers. 1,732 passengers from Tamale. 4 flights and then 3 flights in Accra.
Miento akasiano so na St. Joseph's Anglican 1 and 2 ewoningo pram mensimo ene akaka kra bi na is school dan no adriagu ne tibia no mu no enye eho apapai Adom kase ko ho etwaso.
Head teacher Edema St. Joseph Anglican 1 JHS Wisdom amewoyi ene de to Adom TV enim se suku yi etete enam se cracks ahodo eba school hu eyade a ehu edema mofrey ewo suku mu o osande tudwa se ejanan bia nkwala yi ekoso yi eyade a entwa yi wonam sansem yi so ede adesede eto aban nanim se wo maye omomoa.
The challenges are enormous, but the critical ones are the infrastructure. We lack desks. Our classroom blocks very bad. Currently, as we're in the rainy season, we are having challenge with flooding. Most of our the roof leaks badly, and so doing the whole classroom get flooded. So it's also distract teaching and learning. Apart from that, we don't have any place of convenience for our learners. Mostly, they have no place because the only place that they have is in a bad shape. And apart from that, our ceiling, our windows, our doors are in bad shape, and we are calling for assistance from the public, especially all students of Pram St. Joseph Anglican.
Headmaster Fufra wonu nsusu wo moyi ne de aba St. Joseph Anglican 1 Primary School yi Daniel Akoto enso ene Adom TV atwetwe nkomo efa how bia school yi efamu yi bi.
Maiwa no edu busome bre sa no awonto me mbe school. Omofra no nso the other ones no wo mo ho hia won sa wo mo kokrom Omoko bush at the peril of their life, the reptiles and things around. Into a stress, beyanka, as a matter of urgency, won't see a fufru and maye. Classrooms, you know, Anglican 1 primary block. The state is so horrible, it's so threatening to their lives and properties around.
Esuku nkwada bi so any Adom TV etwetwe nkomo.
Pleaded for the government to face our school for us. Some of the people in this community have been using the school, and we don't have popular place to face ourselves at. Some of us, if our home is far away from the school, so.
Ohene ya wo pain ewo elembele mensimu atoye mantam no emu nana nyameke fofoli se wonu ne hoda se tukotenafo free Ivory Coast memu ba ne kromu no wonu wo mu ho ana bibie tesa ne wiase nyina da ye asi ho bodawro afa tukotenafo eho nana de nsemi etodwa
Ampain kra ewo elembele mensinimu wo atoye mantemu eyebia Ivory Coast fo a entokwa esi wo Cote d'Ivoire enti wafiri wonum kromu abo manga nemu dodo na ete na nyameke fofole ekasa ewo afi World Refugee Day twemedi ekoso ewo Ampain ena oditu dwase onu ne hoda se Cote d'Ivoire fo woje wo mu etena ne kromu esanse wonum edimraso ya ate a wote no nso wote na somdwi
because what about no they were perception there refugee for more there will be pressure on social services. In fact, a whole lot of perception is to see. But what by any song? On them, Zema yet to go appointment. Any Ghana Refugee Board. Then this year, yet to go appointment. You would refugee for were very, very disciplined. When you're basa, they are law abiding. What
Enwechi ena Ambrose Dairy ya wono ena yo so afo hwe fisem so wo man Ghana mu ekasa ewo dwumedi na se editu dwase aban aye krado se wono mu ehia mu anyina no obeye wo mu emmo wabra entokwa bi asore ewo wo man mu ne senti obibi obefiri oman bi so aba oman Ghana mu no ewo se mere wo ho no otimi edisuo.
Let me at this juncture assure all refugees that Ghana is going to approach the durable solutions humanely. We are going to approach it with love. We are not going to throw anybody out as if we are an outcast. No. So rest assured. So this year's theme is the right to seek safety. The right to seek safety. And I agree, yes. Wherever you are, and wherever it is, that the right to seek safety is something that we see as real and should be respected.
The Krakra and UNHCR anemusini ya wo man Ghana mu estakiragu enso ne Adom kase etwetwe enkomo ane nsembia wodi tuja enie.
Now, the tradition of hosting refugees spans decades, and there are situations that have come and gone. We know about the situation of the Liberians before. We know the situation of the Sierra Leoneans before, who also went through cessation of refugee status because the situation back home that made them flee in the first place had changed, and there was peace enough for people who wanted to return in safety and dignity.
Adom TV, Kasia na obiso shano, mamine sankratu ya pomudeni ejedi insem kaya wachi yeba evetwaso. Yada siyasa mwa kwa bebi mjedu sono ya hwesa di apomudeni insem etie. Agenda 111 hospitals kwasho den abayno botaire na niso adi hunu se amantam edunsiane de obia benya bie de kwabasa obi hu dodo no wakoho akohwe ne ho. Na Adom kasia fi anipa ebo apro ahwe bebi akoduro ene mpempenso a mpanifo de ko yetwaso.
Ghana mampanyin na dan kokufu adon hihye ya odba wo kire se wo si ayasabia makomako oha ani dubaako agene 111 ewo mensin ahudu wo man Ghana ha no asin of eye mensin baako a wonya chefa ewo mu ene Adom kasie abwanan ababia ya woni AC agene 111 hospital ni bi ewa asino habehwe sen ena adwuma eko ye bae wotu ni ehwe site hanom a foundations ahodo ena mumabo iron rods baby so mo hihye nyina mo de ahihye a adwuma no eko so me ene site engineer eni nkomo Obeni ye mo akwa baba Adom TV so.
Mpacho mejo so.
Right. Agene 111 project a ekoso no say asin of wo site na ewe.
Mpacho asin.
Enti facility ne dianka se na ewo mu musiwia.
Oh, yewo nyema bebre ewo facility ne mo. Sesia yewo female ward, yewo pediatric, yewo surgery, yewo lab, yewo nyema bebre. It's a whole hospital nti ninya as district hospital there you expect more facilities at home.
We need duration e be check akra.
With the duration there I can't disclose it on site.
Okay. But the most stress the adwuma na ekona content mo enche kura na bia mo bewi.
Impacho ai.
Enu akire no asin of DC Uracha so hena no so eni Adom kase kasa
wo hwe ye grow kitwa eni akese a e wa hana hospital eye chip compound ni ade no dodo na e na ye wo ye kura ase ni ade na se e ba se ye refer obi enko kesi mu a dodo na ye de e kire eye asin for St. Francis e de bia be call St. Francis no na je say wo hwe asin no asin central ene ebi na asin south for ye nyina de ni kire ho na je say yakobo dompi bo ho di say yakoba say ye asin no fa ye be nya sa district hospital kesi we ya e je say be ma sa referral cases a bibia je say kopio for St. Francis na ade no e betumi e de aboa na etumi aso pressure no anu e wo St. Francis city
afeda mo de man boy efri asin north district bia ya yesi agenda 111 hospital no e na de tu nkrai ebra Adom kase
ye hwese de adwede mu nsam no etie na kantete no anan ne kakra ne namudie nkaye entoma de kabane slate ya go ni braba nenso ene de na mafo abaya system kra ye ntoma paachi obi wedding gown say emuda ho ene efe ntoma tuntum kokwa kokko na fashion designer bi de ya famu chechire ye styles kabastais a ene mafo yi issue Adom TV edeba
Adom TV dwumede adepam a eba bekọ sentino abribiara ye komia ye mia ya hodo ene wona wo pam nema edi nkomo efa entade pam ho na oba ye kopie ne so anide ne Ellen Akwano entwemu bi ode to Adom kase anim ne se kane no se de na ye nananom ne ye maame mu ehye ayintuma no sesei ensesan ye bebre abam ne wo aka ne se eni bia abenti no amomanfo pam ayintuma na se de kane no wonye styles no sesei dia sesa omanfo pamo na yentoma waya styles ahodo bebre wo ma se ofre ye na simple betime de akoba bi foforo ama no ayefe
ye ni na ebie na ese obia super se opia ye hu ni say yes me ni as much as obi person or tone in skin no sanso na o hye natare o pese me we de yefe nti ene betimi a kire me widie baby kakra nti eno nso na ama akoba ne se ye pamantare no bi wasi yi mi cleavage kakra obi so pese o yi ni back kakra obi so wo ompe kra but manade a ebe fata ne obi a ne pe na wa mu yi nti eno mo so
eno akine nso wodi atodwa eye emra hodo a eye ntumata ba o mutelafo ho se o mompam entwemu bi a wadan na di eni na adepama eba so yi de Adom TV kan se obi biara emfa ne ho ehim esan se adepam de eye won san no adwuma
e won say season ye aye adwuma na nim seasons a de ye yi especially ye ba be di Christmas ansa na be di Christmas eyi no amaba more because obi a pese oye na eyi free ho ansa na ye wura bronya ne mu ena ye be di Easter so a eno nso no nkofo etaye yie pa because obi a pese oye na yie e mani efri ho no mo ansa na ye di Easter no na fi ye di Easter chi wi a from July, August, September mo ho kono nso no eno so yie no yie eba pa because afashion mo ne ade ebeba nti e wo se yie nyina firi ho ansa na ewura afashion mu nti eno mo sa no se wo no wa adwuma mu no mu acha obe hu se season say ene yie no amade ba apart from that ne de e bank kakra but enye te sesenia me bobo so kire
de do so ne agudie mo nsam Kobistone kumankra etoso
Abusha mamensa enda sese oguso ehwe Adom TV agudie mo nsam ena sabre me bono petim wadre yewura mo ewo eye national under 17 team no aso ye Cape Coast nyame ya atuma echina eye Ghana versus Burkina Faso na no and a head coach Park Sifabin at the Atudra say or him say on me qualify a copy of final.
Actually, I feel good because as you all were here the last time, we lost our first match. We needed to win this match to get to the next stage, so I'm happy. After a match like this, you have to go back. We have our video analyst who will come and break it down for us. Then we'll see where we fell short. Then we'll work on it for the next game.
Absuantina say we the floor by Yemfiani and Chemo Kumasia Santi Kotoko Mise Omo Energy 2021-2022 League no na umkopiemo ewo omanpeninda da kufo asuyeye openina shebo se sika wode emom ni wasi 50,000 Ghana cedis omonje na omo enche esanse omo na jikruwa no.
The porcupine warriors. You conquer both at home and abroad. Everywhere you go, you bring victory. This is what has happened this year. And we cannot congratulate you enough. Coaches, handlers, supporters, and of course, the star players. I congratulate you immensely. On such an occasion, there should be popping of champagne bottles.
Entina say omanpeninda da onim say kotokotim ne da na kuma so pafe yemfewie e wo phobia never say die until the bones are rotten. Samobuatu ene kita team na ne onim say ye cut off for a house entime enremu o say yade ba ko a ene ya yie pa.
Yeah, the injury problem, because all the players, those are first team, a lot of them are got injured. Salifo Ibrahim, Adusowa, and Nuruddin, Abdul Aziz. I think it got to a point, Banya too was not feeling well and he traveled from all the way. But I think this is the team that we're supposed to depend on. But a lot of injuries cause us.
Ejibra Same na wacheche musampa epira yade ba ko a edi ni team nso enya yemfansi na ene nkoma aka nso ento aso mfama midin ede Alex Cobnastone from Cobstone okomankra ba ko amaka ensuroja adura enwono numero 1 shi
Janom ya mamunyina yuko nyamishramo enunti Adom Asempa Inshira ni TV ekabom edi Janom day fefefe mane ya kono behwe mema pa jollof wo ye esewani enso kache media no bewie kase ni nyina mi amesom mo no medi de afia amankwa tamaklo medo bia se ade pachi ensam foforo beba yehwe Janom day nuane a onwai
Open here, Frozen. Tano. Mr. Tano. Mr. Tano, the M, sir. Chairman, I'm texting one that you fear. First position. Thank you so much. What do you name? What? The first position. Thank you so much.